and they ukoma na say MTN say everywhere you go we do for you. Mr. say download the MTN application ko App Store and as a Play Store na download it na obon say enhihia hodo a MTN woni nyina no eho na de bedi dwuma ebe kototen enso ede amao DBS Industries Limited roofing papa efie na say DBS roofing papa fie African Football League and so ekitamo denene pasanso ena amponsefa at the FPAC and the BX tablet ekitama yadin common Abraham Fisher Betway for the love of the game agudi no don't you know unya chankwa dia ubedi wamo ene nyimekua nano pensiono wamo ena ekitama yade agudi monsem yade ebro now ma yambo enwemo the senior national soccer team the Blasters of Ghana and a team no etu ye efribia wamo ene eyempokra no Mexico e de akensie no e de epimso nese nedie dia airpan se team no enya ewremo e wo Nashville ho ena omo hwese Ghana ene USA international friendly game no eno so ebetimi akoso na coach Chris Hughton wano ene head coach adema team no e chese team no I ready power for a yes friendly game woman US eba bebo ne sanse de di kan de enoma answer ankosedia na Ghana for ene ono ankasa wo hwese betimi akọ ba we de team no I ready for a US game no yenche Chris Hughton
is that it's exactly the same message for the players is that what we don't want is that we don't want to leave this international camp with 2 poor results, and so the result of that is always that you are looking for a reaction from the team in the second game, and if you are able to get the right reaction, which I'm quite sure that we will from the team, then it gives you a better possibility of putting in a performance that can get something out of the game in the second game. So certainly it's you. What you have to do is you have to learn from the things that you didn't do so well in this game, the things that lost us the game, and endeavour to put them right in the next game.
We and Samoa Nese coach Christopher Hilton wano edi etuja echese ampa enkomane de said na no netia na sa pepepe ene wasan ene ne mranche ne adie se match we match a ehia Ghana for ewom se amfa kense de na so oguso adi sise ni team no Ethiopian so enyere ne ho sebe a team no so ebetimi agana so we ensema what eto and players no anima sablemen so mede emunchemu no mede eja enada mede tuja ema se ukoma yade se abranche a wosina kan erema mediama FC onim se tama mediama ekopo omayen fa kesi no na branche no ejina mode ne pa na enei eye abranche Fatal Hamidu yatonsa ede afre no se womre na omeka team no sebe a enoma so ebetimi akọ kama enso ede amano eti sabre de nese Abdul Hamidu Fatal wono adjoine the senior national soccer team the Blasters of Ghana team na me yatuma ene akensia omo ane US edebe primso no wono so ebetimi agina mo emarefi se Joseph Edu enso eplanti no sabre mpanifo eru no out of a game me yatuma ene eno so ebetimi apaso no eti we yankoma kra yede eno so ebro from the Blasters of Ghana camp amount so no we hunu se no man so esifa etie now yada so agina mo Ghana ane US ena airport na abrantia bako Yanus Musa Ghana ni this year sabre wosina kan edema omanya eno USA wose sabre na hoahoa ena ni jepa se nei akoba se yakopo ayemfa kensie na wogire mo apo adema US let's hear oman Ghana woni ohunu se ni je kasepa ene ahoahoa kasepa enso edema no yenti abrantia wosina kan edema US ene woye Ghana ni mapa abrantia Yanus Musa ene wode sem kakra no atuja no yenti ni sem ne bi.
Yeah, it's really special because a lot of people from the Ghanaian community are going to be watching this game, knowing that, you know, I was eligible to play for Ghana and I have roots from there. So yeah, it's a special game because I have a lot of family as well from Ghana, so they're all going to be watching.
And you had some Ghanaian food while you were here. Yeah, what was the highlight of that meal?
Yeah, it was really nice. I can't cook it myself, so when my mum comes over to my house and stuff and cooks it, it's really nice. So it was nice to have that opportunity again for a lady out here to cook that for me.
What are the biggest adjustments this team needs to make, shifting from Germany to Ghana on Tuesday?
Yeah, the different teams, obviously, different qualities. So we have to just as I said, Germany is a completely different team to Ghana, and we're just going to analyze them and try and bounce off from the Germany game, basically.
2026 is a long way off, but what can you guys learn and benefit from a game like Saturday and a game like tomorrow night?
So 2 different opponents that are totally different, and that helps you ultimately have that package of like experiences playing against different teams and how to come up against them in a big stage, basically.
The national team has played an increasing number of matches here in Nashville in recent years. This is the first one, though, in this stadium.
Yeah.
What's your impression of, 1, the city and how it embraces soccer, and 2, Geodis Park?
No. I've seen a lot of like games in the MLS out here because of like Walker and Shaq. And I've seen obviously that Giannis has bought the team and stuff, and it's really nice to come here and experience this.
Away, Ghana this year, and there was Sinaka Edema US minor Yunus Musa and Otese Wate Nisa Kakaso Etuja Ewo Equaya Wanam so crampo Ecosia Kai Ede Emma Oma USA na wasa echeche mu se na so na wawa se obebo ede etia o my guarantee ne sa game no e paso e besa ejinamo na no so yade e hompopie nyina da yade eno so ede abro now yemfro ne enchemo e wo Ghanaian Premier League no na enada match bakwa eno etodwa na ye Great Olympics oli agoso oli date oli wonfre ye onim se match no na emu edine pa na ni nyina mu no wo mo eche Accra Lions ebo makamiensa Accra Lions for wo mo antime na se sabre de yaka Great Olympics onim se league no wo mo any team bakwa watime equipe clean sheet acha se onim se wo mo so any team bakwa ene on consider go bakokra ewo eye liga eno eguso ekoso no na se oli agoso oli date oli wonfre ye team bakwa sabre wo mo ejomana so pa wo mo apo eye 5 matches ewo 9 points nemom no ukuma se goal ato na tinam de enya de se go bakokra enso atime ato na tinam o de compare FC Samatesa wono so ewo 9 points nemom wono consider 4 goals ewo se no esifatie tenabo fakwa enso ewo 9 points wono so consider a goal etina se Great Olympics ene wono ene yakase clean sheet watime upon homeward pa etine ho ayire pampe enso ati ama enra womo so atitima eno aye Accra Lions epo mekamiensa womo antibie eno sa game no eno so etime ekoso a yede eno so emunchim no mede eja ene anoprai yewromo phobia never say die until the bones are rotten as ye na togbi after the 14th wono ene wo hene pon a sabre wototo no ma ade apoa ama team no so no etime afa ne ntoma pa efra na opene no akasaka ade afa enema pa enama kwamu eba ede matima eno aye hasofoka wono ene da no wo chese ohe se no ma ebetime awie payo pa ede ama boboko no na ne nyina mu no ya na players no ena sa eniye no ejina omoso yenti togbi after the 14th ne sama wode etudwane bi.
The most successful clubs don't necessarily make money from player sales, because as much as they sell, what do? They buy. The most successful clubs. So we need to define what our business model is. If you want to make money from selling players, then you'll be like the other clubs that just want to sell players. But you see, to be able to do both, that is why we are please. That's why the academy is very important. You see what I'm saying? You can sell a lot of youthful players, so you'll be seeing a lot of change in future. But Hearts of Oak is not like a selling club. It doesn't mean that we will not sell. But when we sell, the net may be still nil because most of the money may go into purchases. There are some clubs, we all know that the likes of Wafa never aimed to win the league. Theirs was talent sales. That's what they did. Inter Allies, it was the same. our strategy is a bit different. But what we are doing now with the academy is to be able to get very precocious talent. I'm looking for the day when the likes of Real Madrid will hear about an outstanding talent in Accra Suffolk. Just as we've heard the recent one Real Madrid bought in Brazil for about 60-something to 70 million young talent. We are in the hunt for some of those talents to populate our academy so we can make a lot of money from these young player sales. But if you want to win the league, when you sell players, you must replace them. So you may not necessarily make money at the senior side on a net basis. You sell, you have to replace.
We are near my pa, Toby after the 14th. What has a bit me a cosuntino, Nasa House there, and ya fena, ya be a player, Casibiania Coton, a sense of so toa. Over to be assumed, it's 1 year, Entina has a player, see, Omitimo Ba, season name run a Riano. Na players no omuko free no contract u na ne wetam ne baga no no ekro no wetam to be send model na gasa eno no hey ne mo ton na saska ne samba club ni muso a se ga no so yo nana eti we yesama wono so wode atoja mere mu nchemu kakra so me de ema kuma sia sante kotokwaso ne mpacho nana kwa me dankwa supporters ne pani pa Edman National na ono de nkoma ka eba echese ena no wo mo match omo boy wo Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium no wo se come here say sika na bia for baby esanso we supporters eba ye na NS for ebetum futuro go mani se sika no kuma bi na ba ye na wo se ayade ba ko a ese mpenifo ese ehwem enye sadia na se team ne sika get free no kra no ase enyuno na se efa baby enkofo edi Kumasi Asante Kotoko sika.
Revenue is becoming too much for us, and we need to raise this issue and solve it once and for all. Otherwise, the club Kotoko might have to take a decision to either stop using Baba Yara Sports Stadium or something else, because you can just help the viewers and listeners to see the numbers are Kotokone Diana Stars on Baba Yara Sports Stadium, and then we are catching nipa 5,100 nearby. And the saddest part of the whole thing is that you are selling tickets for my match, but we need access to the back end now. They told me tickets in Amameno. We are the other catching ticket to no at all. It is not right, and we are by this. I mean, sending signals to those in authority. Say yes, you ticket. You know, we are having problems with it. You have serious problems with it as a club. And the earlier we solve the issue, the better. And we will not sit on consent for this thing to continue.
Okay, eti nana kwa me dankwa Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters ne penny pa na uche se wode enchemu enso wode eba no. Ebusha mamemfa eno ensi ewa hanom. And then me let you abebu me pe na on tiase adwuma na yesanko school so entino on tiase now the be assignment was be she eti 12 from so pass ma ka kire nyame no 12 from now the amane ne kama enti eno so come akra eno no ebusha ma face na me fa na se no me fa ma MTN no say everywhere you go we there for you. Download the MTN application no na fegu mobile phone so we ebeboa man kita odi awudie no ay kama pa dia ma DBS Industries Limited roofing papa efie eno no African Football League. I actually make one some kesipa at the amount and for the FPAC and BS tablets and swapper midi wada share at the amount. So and a patch way for the love of the game. And then you may yabasaba na Adom Sports Pay 2 yadi enkoma akenyinada yadi enonso etime at the apro. Medini Kobby Stonne or common clear pakwa maka and Suruja Dura and Chief Jerry Force na say Jason Sam and Koma catch and a doson yenti na fe dia kanso and twasoma.